Hello, ninth grade students. I'm going to go over this quick tutorial on how to use Adobe Spark in creating your Romeo and Juliet video of your monologue. Okay, so if you sign in to the lock and key area and which leads you to the apps page for Anoka Hennepin Schools, you should see that you have Adobe Spark. And here we're going to try it out. Now, if it's your first time using Adobe Spark here, it will ask you to sign in. And what I would suggest that you do is use your student email and it will recognize you as a student here, just as it has recognized me as a staff member here. Okay, so when we're here, we have an assortment of options, none of which we're going to use right now. Instead, we're going to go to the plus sign and go for our video. Now, if you're not very video savvy, this is the perfect app for you. Now, as always, you'll want to give your video a name. And so for mine, I'm just going to say it is Act 3, Scene 3. And we're going to go with Friar Lawrence. We are going to hit the next button. And we'll come up with quite a few templates or story templates here or themes. We're going to go into make up my own. And with the make my own, it just gives you an option to put together pictures and video and text to create your video. Now, this is something you may want to check out when you're going through your first time. I'm going to skip that for now. And this takes us to the video maker, okay? Now, first, you'll want to probably add a picture of yourself or a stock picture. When you hit the photo icon, you could get a stock photo from the internet. You could get a picture that's hanging out in your Dropbox or in Google Photos or in your Google Drive, or you can take a photo right on the spot, or you can upload your photo. Right now, I'm going to upload my photo. And I've got one photo here just taken this morning. Upload that, okay? Now, for your pictures and layout, you could choose to do a full screen, which I'm doing. You could choose to split the screen and add text here if you wanted to do that. You could add captions to your piece, okay? And that's just where you're going to put a text. So whatever text you wanted to do, recital time, okay? You could choose a different theme for that writing that you have there. I kind of like the sage look. No. What about the mega? Let's do the sage. Okay. And once you have that, you can move it anywhere you want. Okay. So back to the layout. All right. For this, and so I've got my picture here, got my recital time here. Okay. And now I could just choose to add my video. So in order to add video, I'm going to go to the plus sign and then I'm going to grab my video that's divided into segments. I'm going to pick my frame 1 video and I'm going to open it. Okay. Now when I get to this area here, I need to choose how much of the video I want. I'm going to choose it all. And I'm going to save. Now, if you keep your video size, your video nice and short, this portion here wouldn't take a whole lot of time, okay? And so that is the beauty of having nice little bite-sized chunks of recording, and it will put it all together for you in this slide as you go through. You can experiment with music, and I'll show you what that looks like if you choose to do that. The video is almost done, okay? And so it's not my only piece. So I want to add another video. I want to do my frame 2 video. And this is preferably when you've gotten your frame by frame pieces done and you are ready to move on to putting together the video, okay? Now, I know you all love to experiment, so you could experiment as much as you'd like for how long as you like. The final goal is to download it and add it to your Flipgrid or Google first and then Flipgrid. That's going to come much later, okay? But right now we're just putting together, and it will save all your projects, okay? So here we have our 2, okay? And so if I wanted to finish it off and be like, okay, I'm done, okay. We can go credits, okay? And I can just say my name, Miss Brown. Oops, not married anymore. Miss Brown. And created with work by, I would say William Shakespeare. And then I would put Friar Lawrence. Okay. Now you want to put as many frames as you need to put to have your whole entire video shown, okay? So if you wanted to preview that, you could, like I say, experiment with music. I know the music doesn't quite work for me, so I'm gonna see if, hold thy desperate hand. Art thou a man? Thou form cries out thou art. Thy tears are womanish. Thy wild acts denote the fury of a beast. Unseemly woman is a seeming man, and ill beseeming beast in seeming both. Okay, so I've got my credits there. Of course, that's just a tidbit of the piece. You'll probably have a few more renditions or frames, have as many frames as you want to. Again, feel free to experiment with music. You know, I just didn't, but you surely can. You got to find the right music, and so it takes some kind of going through and listening to them. Here we go, careful. Let's see. And it wants to turn it up. So, and I want to turn it down low. So let's do the preview again. Hold thy desperate hand. I don't think that music works. So again, you would have to really experiment. And once you find the piece that works for you, then you're good to go. Then you can download that piece. And when you hit the download, again, you can share it to Google Drive for now or upload it to Flipgrid, but this is in your final stages. You're ready to go. It will save your video. So I'm gonna close out this window here, close it out. And what a wonderful tool this is, okay? So once again, Adobe Spark is here for you to use. Again, experiment as much as you like with the music. I would definitely try to listen to it, go through the preview, share it. If you're sharing it, you can share right to Google Drive. Again, your Google Drive is pretty good bet to send it to now, and then you can always share it to Flipgrid later. Okay, so that is some options for you to do. Very basic, I guess, and I'm not that tech savvy, so again, just have fun with it. And if you're new to creating videos, this is kind of a safe bet. Okay, thank you.